8 massive mistakes brand new agents often make. Let's go through the 8.
We're back to our list.
And we've
taken a break from lists for a little bit.
With so many aspects of the career to master, it's easy to get distracted.
Mm-hmm.
But avoid these errors from the beginning. Number 1, choosing the wrong real estate firm. I laugh when new agents, when you meet somebody who's been in the business 2 years and they're like, oh my gosh, X brokerage offered me a position. It's like, they didn't offer you a position. You had a heartbeat and a license, so they took you on board. Are you kidding me? They didn't offer you anything.
I love that. Have you been practicing that part?
No, but that's what they do. I mean, I've seen it so many times that's what actually happens.
Yeah.
If you're a new agent and a big brokerage offers you a position,
they're offering everybody a position.
You should be interviewing teams. Teams have taken over the real estate industry. If you haven't noticed, okay, all the top producers in your market are probably run by teams. So you should be interviewing the top teams. What are you going to do for me? What's your new agent program look like? What's your training look like?
Mm-hmm.
What does your lead source look like that I'm going to be getting as a new agent? How am I going to advance my career? How, as a new agent, am I going to get to double-digit sales and double-digit reviews in my first 12 months? Because that's going to give me credibility, okay? So you need to be the interviewer. All right.
I do think, again, I think though, if you aren't going the team route, which again, I obviously agree with you. I mean, we're on a team, we run a team, but I think that it's really important to interview even agents within the company. Because I think that you could get a lot of intel from some of those agents too. Like, what do they like about the brokerage? What don't they like about the brokerage? Because in all honesty, when you're getting into the business, you don't know up from down, from right, from left, online trading, in-house training, the support you get, the online, I mean, it's changed quite a bit since I first got in, but
so that's not a racket at all.
No.
Mistake number 2, choosing the wrong mentor, not a racket. Doesn't mean choose a top producer. Well,
I think probably the mistake is maybe not choosing a mentor at all.
That's a huge mistake.
Yes,
but also choosing a mentor that's not a teacher first, right? That would be a mistake. You want to be surrounded by people that are willing to help, willing to teach, willing to train.
Well, which is, again, another reason why it's a good idea to be on a team. Because, again, if you're just in a normal Joe Schmo, like Banana Ave brokerage, everyone in there is your competition.
Yeah,
so
that's how they see it, for sure.
The ability or their ability to sort of not view you as competition is going to be very interesting.
Mistake number 3, I'm calling racket on this because not mastering the fundamentals of a real estate transaction.
Well, if you keep reading it, it's talking about keeping your files in order.
Yeah. To me,
figuring out, but we do contracts. I mean, there are some basic things that you need to.
You need to have a in-depth knowledge of the contract and all that stuff.
Right.
But being a master from day one of that transaction, you should have a great transaction coordinator. My point is, you can't do this job all on your own.
Okay.
If you're going to wear 12 hats as a new agent, that's the quickest way to be part of the 88%. The 88% that fails by year 4.
No, but I do think that it's important for you to know the contracts or the forms and all that you do need, so that you can then provide your transaction coordinator with what it is that they need, and you not be so sort of.
But you need help through that transaction.
Of course.
So you should know it in depth. But being a master never comes in year 1 of anything. So.
Of anything.
Yeah.
Are you a master?
No, I'm still not a master.
I'm still not a master.
No. I don't even think you can use the word master anymore. It's primary. Remember? We learned that on a previous reward. All right. Number 4, losing touch with buyers and sellers. Okay.
And I joke about this. I still have my files, like stacks and stacks from all my open house sign-ins from day 1 of being in the business. And whenever I get anxious and feel like I don't have business, I actually go all the way back and I start emailing.
They should be in your CRM.
Well, there should be. Lots of other things should be happening.
Here's a tip off of that. Have a real CRM, even if it's an Excel sheet from day 1, so you don't have sheets. All right, mistake number 5, not asking to get involved. Learning early to prospect and generate leads will keep your pipeline full of options. You should be involved every single day. You should be full-time in this business. I had somebody...
We'll talk about open houses, assisting. Oh my God, I did open houses. I still do open houses every weekend.
You're involved if you're full-time. We had somebody that was inquiring about being on the team, and when we dug in, this was about a week ago, he said, I just want to try it, And I said, this isn't the team for you. You want to try something? Go skydiving. And if you like it, maybe you do it a second time or a third time. You try things like that.
Yeah.
You don't try real estate. You dive in, because the people that try it are, again, those people, 88% that fail.
Right.
The people that commit to it actually have a successful career in this business. Number 6 mistake, neglecting networking. Huge mistake. Definitely not a racket.
You love networking.
Love networking.
Especially at bars.
Anywhere. Can't do the bar thing anymore.
No, it's a shame.
Right. Neglecting networking, bad. That's in any business. Not viewing inventory, huge mistake. You're probably the best on the team at this. Looking at your hot sheet every single
God, I'm
day,
obsessed
knowing
with
the
my
local
hot sheet.
market, knowing you just rattle stuff off. That just came on the market. That just sold. That's a great house. You should see this. Every new agent, it's like a 10-minute thing. Know your hot sheet.
Well, but it's also like, I feel like it's also like the reason that I got into it too, because like it's something that I enjoy. But no, I love my hot sheet.
Number 8 might be one of the biggest rackets on here, forgetting to take downtime. Sure, but everybody's different.
Yeah.
You got to know your body. You got to rest. You got to sleep. You got to, offset all the hard work, but you're going to have to work ridiculously hard. I'm sorry, folks, but you're going to have to put in 7 days a week, every week possible in that first year.
So I agree with you there. I think that what it probably should say, instead of instead of saying like forgetting to take downtime, I think that where you will probably benefit the most is not from taking days or hours off, but maybe shutting off like social media. Like I think if you can at least shut that down for a day or two, but still keep on doing your normal work, at least you're like sort of shutting off that competition or that comparison thing, because I think that can be just as exhausting as working 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. If you're constantly seeing someone posting, and if you notice a lot of these agents that are posting like sold like every day, it's the same flipping house, just a different room. So like you also have to be like really realistic with what you're comparing yourself to. So I think that would be the biggest thing.
And both of those last articles we referenced are Inman articles. They're in the links here if you're on YouTube, wherever you're on.